Station School. Hello again, Mr. Pyle. How are you today?
Awesome.
Fantastic. And our special guest, for those who haven't already figured it out, because you could see her right now, is Ms. Morgan. Ms. Morgan, how are you doing today?
Good morning. Fantastic. How are you guys?
I'm doing quite well.
Good.
Thanks for
It's
participating.
Friday.
Thanks for having me.
Welcome on Christmas morning. We're so glad to have you here today.
It's
Yes,
just another snow day. Everybody
it
stay home.
is.
It's
Right.
Yeah.
fine.
It's nice that we didn't have to worry about, calling off school because of the snow, because
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
I'm glad we can still, teach.
so I haven't talked to you in a while, Ms. Morgan. So how's life? How's things going?
Life is kind of chaotic. It's a little crazy with a 3-year-old, a new puppy, 2 older kids trying to do e-learning, and a husband who is glued to CNN most of the day. I already cleaned up 2 dog accidents today, changed 1 diaper, so that's awesome.
I was
I'm
gonna ask
working
about,
on
should we-
potty training with 2 people, things, a dog, and a kid. So it's a race to see who will be trained first.
Right.
Are you taking wagers? Because I think Mr.
I would
File and I
love
might
to-
be willing to put some money down on that.
Yeah.
As long as I'm the beneficiary of it, yes, I would. That would be great. What you got?
Yeah.
Who do you got? The kid or the dog? Who's your money on?
Did they start training at the same time? Like, I need more details before I can.
Well, at first, my kid was the one peeing on the floor because I thought it was funny.
But it is funny.
Well, clearly for a boy, apparently.
Well, and
Yeah.
especially it's funny for me and Mr. File because we don't have to be there and clean it up and do anything. So
You
it's
don't, no. Mm-mm.
Great.
So that was not awesome. He was interested in going to the bathroom like a big boy, but now
not so much.
a lot easier to have his parents do it. So I don't know. That was a while ago, and he hasn't really shown interest since. But being that I'm always distracted and interrupted, taking the dog out consistently is a little bit of a struggle. So I don't know. It's 50-50, really.
But I'm always
How-
distracted, and I don't have a dog. What?
That's this is true.
How old's the dog? How long have you had the dog for?
3 only for 2 weeks almost. Tomorrow, 2 weeks. And the dog is almost 4 months old. And the kid is 3. It's time.
I'm gonna put my money on the dog.
Yeah.
I'm going right now. I'm gonna
It's the
call
dog.
it. And what's the? I don't know your dog's name.
Lola.
Lola.
Lola. Lola.
Okay.
They wrote a song about that.
Yeah.
It's all about Ms. Morgan's dog.
Yes.
The song makes so
is.
much sense now.
It does.
Yep.
Kids are going, I don't know that song. What song are you guys talking about?
Yeah. It's not about what they
Might
think
not be
it is.
worth
Just a
listening
dog.
to.
It might not be, but that's okay.
It could be. I mean,
Just catchy.
it's catchy.
Hmm.
Right. So for Mr. File and I, we don't have, it's been a while since there's been a 3-year-old living in this house,
Yeah.
my house, because my daughter is 14 now. She'll be 15 in just a couple months.
Wow.
So
Teens.
it's hard to, while I remember those days, you have glimpses, snapshots and specific moments, but some of the day-to-day stuff, maybe I just blocked it
let me
out.
give you let me just give you a little video tour
Yeah, please.
about my life right now. And here's my little workspace. As you can see, I've
Okay.
got
You've got a desk.
my stuff, my coffee cup, but then on the opposite side of the table, you've got a book with letters that he doesn't want to touch.
Okay.
You've got
Borrow those.
a little toy register.
Okay.
Accountant, I like it.
You've
Well, he
got
can't go
kids.
shopping now anyway. Hey, there
No.
he is.
Hi, say hi. No, okay. He's enjoying some applesauce right now, which he
Applesauce
did
is
not
good.
get on himself. which is
Way to
good.
go.
Yep. So my floor is littered with a variety of Hot Wheels and car toys because that's his thing.
Okay.
And don't forget Paw Patrol.
Oh, I have seen glimpses of the Paw Patrol from one of my.
And there's the actual paw.
Okay. There's Lola.
I gave her a treat too. So in order
Okay.
to do this video, I had to give both of them treats.
Oh, you know what? Oddly, boys, that's exactly what boys do. Give them treats and they'll stop doing stuff.
Yeah. It's
Totally,
very
and
effective.
Yeah.
It never really changes
No.
through life.
Right.
No, I still respond the same. Like if you offer me, a donut,
Cookies,
I can do things. Yeah,
Cookies.
chocolate chip, especially if
Yes.
they're freshly baked.
Yeah.
or from Mariano's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one of the sad things. I haven't been able to have any of those cookies in a while. But
Well, I could run out and then
you
just
could mail me
deliver
one,
just throw it at your house. Although
Would
it's
you
in
drive-
Iowa again.
right?
I think you should,
No.
because it would make
love
it more
raisins.
normal for us as a department
That's
to have
true.
donuts and cookies.
Yeah,
In
that's
these
true.
odd times, we need a little bit of normalcy.
That would have
Well-
been fun if we had been able to plan it and like there was donuts outside Ms. Morgan's door right now and like ring the doorbell. And then you see Mr. File driving away. But we don't have the technology to do that at this point in time. I mean, or the
Actually, it's
planning
more about effort than
foresight.
technology.
and that. And the fact Ms. Morgan lives far away. She's almost in Wisconsin, I believe.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
So, I mean,
I'm the only
I'm
one
out.
that's close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm out in near Iowa. Ms. Morgan's up by Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Mr.
Yep.
File, not too far from Edison, not that bad.
Right. See, people think I'm the weird one. Turns out I'm not.
Still up for debate.
No, you're
Yeah.
supposed to be helpful and supportive here. This is not.
Oh, that's right. That's
you're-
right. But you didn't bring cookies or donuts, so
Right.
I'm less motivated.
Yeah, it is really different. Like at my house as well. It was probably 2 years ago. My daughter had saved up to buy herself a Chromebook. So she has her own, and I've got my school laptop. We had bought my wife a Chromebook a while back as well. So like we have plenty of devices. We didn't
Right.
not for we weren't planning for this necessarily. It was just kind of the way things had worked out for that. So it's not, we don't have the struggle of who has to use a device when or those things and sharing. We
No.
don't. Maybe it's just because we don't like to share. We're just horrible people. Right now,
I understand
we
that.
have to share the Nintendo Switch, and that is the hardest thing for us because we're all, and I told my students this morning, we're all playing Animal Crossing together right now. But we have to take turns, running around the islands and gathering things and doing stuff. And it's super fun. I love it. But sometimes I just don't want to share because I want to keep playing. But then if they
My
offer me
daughter's
like a
playing-
donut, then I'll put it down for a few minutes.
Well,
My daughter's playing Animal Crossing on her cell phone, and she's like, she hates it. She's like, I told her that you were playing Animal Crossing on Switch, and she's like, can we get a Switch? I'm like, it's not essential, so no, and can't get one anyways because there's just
They're all
There's no
sold out
company
right
that
now.
has-
Don't go
Are they?
with the Switch Lite.
Oh,
Don't go
no,
with
no,
the
no.
Lite version because that's
No,
just
no,
the
no.
handheld.
no.
You want the
yeah,
one you
no,
could connect to the TV. But yeah, they're like you can't find them anywhere
No.
except like eBay, and it's crazy like
Right.
scalper prices. You don't want to. Nobody. It's a great device, but it's not worth the scalper price. Not at all.
Plus, I don't
we-
need another gaming system on my TV.
well, we got a throwback. We got a Wii Fit with the balance
Oh.
board.
Nice.
So we actually found it. It was not cheap, but even though it's old, but yeah, we've been playing Wii games upstairs as a family. It's really the only time the teenagers will participate in anything family related. So that's fun.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
time.
Yeah,
Michaela
music
got
in the
up at
background.
Michaela got up at 10, and then took a shower, and now she's e-learning. So, I mean, that's the daily routine.
That's the
And
routine.
then once she's done, she'll go into her room and shut the door and turn up her music.
See, that's what I'm interested in. What's the daily routine like for you guys? Because for me, I get up later than usual, which is super nice. I have to take the dog out, feed the kid. If my husband's here, he kind of helps. Depends on if he slept less the night before at the firehouse or not.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, you got to
Clean up dog
clarify that
pee.
for some people that might not know you, that your
Yeah,
husband is a
right.
firefighter, so they're not like, why is he not helping out and hanging out the house?
Doesn't
Right,
help
right.
out.
If he comes home at 8 o'clock or 8:30 and he hasn't slept the night before, he's tired. But then I'll do it. I'll get up, I'll take the kid, change diapers, put them in a different pair of pajamas because we're not wearing clothes right now, just pajama clothes. Then, you know, take the dog out, feed the dog. Of course, I'll miss it, so clean up pee on the floor, put on one cartoon, try not to be on the TV all day long, do a little e-learning, get disrupted, do a little e-learning, grade some papers, get
So you're talking about
distracted.
you're not saying anything different than what I do.
Okay, good.
I mean, it's literally all the same. I just don't
Except
have
for
a
I
dog.
drink coffee
I
and you
have
don't.
Like, instead of dog pee, it's cat pee.
Oh,
So,
okay.
But everything's the same.
My cats don't pee on the floor, but we get the puke every once in a while from
Oh,
especially
ew, yeah.
sprinkles. Hot chocolate, not so much, but sprinkles. Yeah.
Yeah, ours is Thumbelina.
Sprinkles.
She pees on the floor. We have to
She
take
does.
her down,
Well,
physically carry her downstairs and set her in front of the box.
That's some effort.
Well,
That is
it's
some
just
effort
because
for a pet owner.
she doesn't want to walk downstairs. She'll go down if she's hungry for her kibble, but
Oh.
other than that, it's like, carry
not worth
me.
the effort.
I don't want to walk.
That's prissy.
Yes. But we have
Yeah, I
3
can see
cats. So
That's a lot of cats. I feel like I have 11 animals and there's really just one and a toddler.
they're animals.
They are.
Yes.
Yeah, your son is not quite civilized yet, so he's still in that toddler is like a separate creature right now.
True.
Our schedule is, I don't know, because my daughter's older, like Mr. Fai was saying with his daughter, like she's pretty independent. So she typically has, like this morning, she had a Zoom conference at 9. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, she's got a 9 o'clock appointment with one of her classes. So she's always got to get up for that. And then she'll have some other conferences, you know, occasionally throughout the day that she's got to hop on and do that stuff. We just kind of ask her at some point in the day, like, okay, what are you working on today? And she lets us know and she gets it done. So it's, you know, good to go from that standpoint. Every once in a while there's struggle with a specific subject. But mostly independent. And then my wife she's an aide for actually the same private school that my daughter goes to, but at the lower level. So she does Zoom conference like this with preschoolers during the day. So she'll meet and do 15-minute chunks one-on-one with preschool kids and go over like some basic, you know, flashcards and things like that, and word sounds, letter sounds, all that stuff. That's really what Mr. File and I do off camera. I'm reviewing some words with him, just kind of making sure he knows his shapes and colors and stuff like that.
Dog.
It's basic skills.
Yeah, it's good stuff. But so that keeps her busy some of the days, and then I'm between my planning and responding to emails, and this is sort of a bonus part of the day, although it's a tiny bit of work when it comes to the editing. As I'm sure everybody's noticed, they're fantastically edited from beginning to end, just seamless. The way that it goes, you can barely tell where the cuts come in when things are edited.
He's going to cut out all of me. It's just sections are just gone.
This is a 20-minute video that will be 2 minutes.
Right. Yeah, it'll be
In the
short. So it's been very different because we don't have quite the chaos that we're witnessing right now. I kind of want you to turn the screen around though, so we can see what's really happening.
This is why I get texts. This is why I get texts
Jane right now.
This is why I get texts from
Super
Miss Morgan,
cute.
and she's all like, I need 10 minutes.
Because I can't. I've already been asked several requests that if you have not heard on the video, I have ignored. And now he's got the very, very expensive headphones on, and I'm just letting him have it. But he was pulling the computer cord, which is still plugged in. So that's not good. Oh, okay, now he's giving them to me. That's nice. Okay. Yeah, he wants me to pretend with him a lot. And I'm not into it these days.
You have to be a mom.
Right, that's true. I do. I tried to get him to do letters. He was not having it. So I
I was not
graded.
having it yesterday when Mr. Aurora was trying to have me do letters too. I was not in.
He got as far as like E, and then he's like, "No, I'm out.
I'm done.
I can't do anymore."
Nope.
Oh my God. It's a lot.
You know, there are some like Star Wars activity books for little kids, Ms. Morgan. So I'm just saying.
Really? What do they
you know,
have to do? Is it like step-by-step Jedi warrior training for toddlers?
Well, Padawan training first. Like you can't. Yeah.
Excuse me.
I mean,
Well, you can't become You can't become Kylo Ren first.
You got to go step by step. Step by
Right.
step.
Yeah.
Start out as a baby Yoda.
Ooh, yeah. Step one.
Right.
That is true. I probably have to do that right now. But how about just civilization skills? Like basic. Now, he might fall off his chair in just a second. So if I get up and there's screaming involved, you'll know what happened.
That's okay. That's okay.
We can edit that out.
Keep
We
it
don't-
in.
Nobody will know.
We really
That's real life.
don't edit anything.
Anything.
So it's just the straight conversation. This is what it is.
Like, there's
What's
always-
been maybe the best thing over these past couple weeks, Ms. Morgan? Can you pick out a highlight moment
Highlight moment.
besides like when you were able to fall asleep or
this conversation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, well, this would be the highlight. But other than that, I would say going for walks by myself and listening to podcasts, which I had never really listened to before. So that was kind of nice. Hey,
the District 200 podcast, the e-learning one. Is that the one you're talking about?
for as interesting as those are and as helpful as they are, no. I've listened to
okay.
some crazy history podcasts on Mad King Louis Ludwig
Okay.
from Germany, and another one on the catacombs of Paris. So things that are just kind of obscure and interesting to me, but maybe nobody else.
Okay.
You and
Also
three other
highlight
people,
was,
it's okay.
well, history teachers are history dorks, and we totally embrace it. It's just
Yeah.
part of it.
True.
So yeah, doing my walking, except for today because it's snowing, so whatever. But yeah, listening to the podcast, I think, and then being able to take breaks during the day to do what you want or need, like use the bathroom, maybe do an online yoga.
You don't wait till passing period to go. Like you don't have a bell schedule at your house.
I don't know, but I'm kind of conditioned so that if it's more than 3 minutes, my heart starts fluttering a little bit. But yeah, no, it hasn't been just for passing periods this time. It's whenever I want, which is great. So I think that's another highlight, just getting to eat when I want, getting to take breaks, getting to do a 30-minute yoga or whatever it is on the Amazon Fire Stick with the apps. What about you guys?
This is it. Actually, the project I'm starting today that nobody knows about is we have a huge, and by huge, I mean a 6-foot wall long, 3-inch deep bin of Legos. And I'm going to put them all back together into there.
Are you making one giant project? Or are you making like
I'm gonna put them
just
all
a big
into their
cube?
set.
Just make a giant cube.
Just a big giant Lego cube. I'm gonna put them all back into their sets.
Okay.
I mean, we have the Millennium Falcon.
Wow.
I have the DeLorean from Back to the Future. We got sets galore. We have a Halloween set, but they're all in one big bin. And we're trying to clean up.
Are they sorted?
Oh no,
Okay.
What?
no.
It's gonna be quite the project then.
That is.
Yes,
I
it
thought
is.
like maybe if they were in like Ziploc bags or something like, but
No.
yeah.
We
no.
have them in Zip Up It. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to take photos of yourself and your progress throughout so you can see your facial expressions and
Let's-
your slow descent into insanity.
No, here, let me help you out. I'll give you my facial expression and what it's going to be the whole time. It's going to be.
Just various, yeah.
Can you
I
at
can't
least
find a piece.
take a picture of the giant bin, like before, like just when you take the lid off and we just see, I just want to
Okay.
see the stack
I can
of,
do that.
Yeah.
I can do that.
parts.
I'll send that to you. That'll be our next one for Monday. Hey, a little recall. Here's what it looks like. Yeah.
Yeah, we can discuss Legos on Monday.
Right.
I would say for me, I don't it's hard to pick out maybe a specific moment that's like, wow, that was amazing, because I feel like there's highs and lows, in the days, but like the highs aren't super high, it's not like it was an amazing
Yeah.
experience. But we've had some fun, just fun experiences as a family, just playing some games at times, being able to connect with some friends, just even, digitally this way. and keep in touch with stuff like that. It's been good. At the beginning of this, I was doing a project down here in my basement, reorganizing a lot of my Star Wars items. You might see a few behind me right now, because I sat in a different place today, Mr. File. I don't know if you realized.
I noticed. Are there lights on that one or no?
There are not. I mean, these ones really didn't need lighting because they're bright enough as it is. Maybe another day I'll add that.
Are those the
if I wish.
Funko?
Yes.
Okay,
And I may or may not have just received a few others in the mail yesterday that haven't been opened yet.
Just go with your sweatpants and your new shirt.
I haven't gotten my shirt yet. I was hoping to get it yesterday so I could wear it today. But,
Yes, Miss Morgan, he's got some things coming.
I've got a few things that I've ordered from Amazon because that's also a highlight of this social distancing, is to see the Amazon truck coming down the cul-de-sac, turning the corner, and stopping at our place.
do you get the notification on your phone that like it's 10 stops away?
Mm-hmm.
Do you watch it then on your phone? Do you like track it?
Sometimes. It depends
sure,
on what
like,
I'm doing.
Okay.
Sometimes it's just a surprise and I'll see, okay, sometimes before 8 p.m. But when it's close, yeah, the excitement starts to build and it's fun. Like this, I indulged in a ridiculously expensive water bottle.
Yeti.
Yep, Yeti. What else is coming? A new purse.
I indulged in one. I got a 3.
Yeah, it's not fancy. It wasn't, but that's not like a thing. Like this was my first quarantine present to myself.
So now you're a Visco girl.
My second one was this sweater, cardigan. My next one, my purse is coming. It is a convertible crossbody backpack. That's coming soon.
I so need a convertible crossbody backpack shirt.
Yeah.
You would get like stuck in it, Mr. File. You'd have like, I can't get out. You'd be trapped like a straitjacket, basically.
Yeah, that's probably not a bad thing.
No.
I was gonna say that could be a good thing as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I will admit that I do follow. Like if I get the notification that it's 10 steps away, I always peek to see the map. And if it's in my neighborhood, I don't follow like down the street or whatever. What I find very disappointing was like your package is 10 stops away, but the truck is still like 30 miles away. Like that happened to be stop 10. That's not very useful to me. Like it's still going to be a couple hours because you got a whole bunch of other places to go. Like once you get to the neighborhood, okay, fine, you can notify me. But whatever, I'm not in charge of that.
We get boxes every day, so I don't know because somebody's been pandemic buying or quarantine buying. Oh, I've just been given a backpack convertible purse.
Ooh,
Hey,
look at that. Mine's on my way. That's a great one.
Oh,
Ooh,
I just
yeah,
got
that
told
was a
don't break the
struggle.
purse.
Yeah, you're gonna be in so much trouble if that breaks.
Help me! No. Here, take this away before she was looking at me going, that's really expensive.
So is that going to be a thing,
Cut
like
that out.
quarantine buying? Because
I'm sure it already
for me, it
is.
has
It's
been.
gotta be.
It's
It's gotta be something for it.
it's quarantine buying is the thing, or I forget what the other phrase was, but it's, you're quarantine shopping.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't do anything else, so you're just shopping. And
Yeah.
something comes across your desktop, you're like, buy it.
Yes.
You'll deliver.
I need it now.
And if it's a good deal, like I had been watching these Funko Pops, the one I just got in the mail yesterday for a while. Like I was watching the prices, they came down and they got to my threshold. So then I purchased. I was being very responsible. I want you to know
That's
that.
super responsible.
I got a refrigerator door handle.
That
If
seems
somebody-
useful.
Some individual in the house thought it'd be cool to like hang from it. And so I needed to replace that. And that was more than I thought it would be, but it got here in 2 days, which is nice. So
That is nice.
All right. Well, I think that is quite the conversation for today.
I
Because
think
otherwise it's going to take me forever to process and edit
Yes.
the little bit that I need
For
to
sure.
edit. So
Mhm.
my
thank
computer's
you
been
so
tied
much.
up for 45 minutes.
Seriously. All right. Well, thank you very much. Have a fabulous day, Ms. Morgan. Have a great
You
day.
too, and thanks so much again for having me. This was a delightful chat.
You're welcome. This is like the most serious an episode has ever been, but that's okay. That's okay.
One's got to be. It's got to be that episode, the serious one.
Yeah.
On a very special quarantine conversations. All right. See you later.